I was joking. I was like, I know this down
I literally didn't remember what was down there. I was like, shit!
Unlock shortcuts for faster navigation. So we've got to try and probably shard farm.
Yeah, probably a little bit, but I want to keep pushing for wherever we're supposed to go. Because with Metroid,
we're not dedicated shard farming.
Yeah,
that is really hard to say. Shard farm. I said it earlier on the episode 1. I'm pretty sure I said farm shard.
For all your shard needs, go to shardfarm.com, the biggest supplier in Shard Farm Nation.
So this loading screen, I can't imagine it's too hard to load whatever it is. You think it's like custom building each of the rogue
I think
elements?
it's custom building the entire thing because, remember, there's only 3 zones. So I think once they do this load, the entire map for that zone is loaded.
I think you're right, yeah.
So, and if it's that, I'm cool.
Ooh, this world is completely different from your own. It changes constantly. Oh, God. We,
Jesus, Cthulhu.
So Mike and I beat The End Is Nigh today, and that game is so fucking hard.
Wait, you
and
beat it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you guys beat it. I've been watching a couple episodes here and there of you guys.
Well, I think it's only on episode 3 right now. But
yeah.
I can't remember how many. It's a shorter game, but there's a
shorter than Meat
million
Boy?
things to do.
I was looking at it's like Meat Boy, but on steroids in some ways.
I
like,
didn't play Super. Whoa! I didn't play Super Meat Boy, so I
Get
can't
the-
say I've seen it. I mean, I didn't think it was supposed to be a spiritual successor. People called it, and people said that's stupid. Don't call it that. And I don't know where to fucking land on that.
I'd
topic.
say it's a spiritual successor because it's not Super Meat Boy 2
Yeah.
because it doesn't play exactly. But just like Super Meat Boy, it's all about super tight platforming and like dying constantly and going back.
Oh god, the platforming. It's very tight,
it's the evolution.
very hard.
Yeah, it's kind of like Chrono Trigger to Chrono Cross. Like a lot of people love Chrono Trigger, hate Chrono Cross. I love both of them. But the biggest thing that people say that is because the combat is so different.
Yeah.
And the way you level up and the amount of characters. So in some ways, the story connects though. That's the main difference between those two. But yeah, I'd say it's a spiritual successor because watch them like, oh hey, yeah, that looks like Super Meat Boy. Oh, it's by the guys that made Super Meat Boy.
Yeah,
it's like they made
Ed McMillan.
Yeah, it's like they made a new version of Super Meat Boy, but with more story and a different aesthetic. The art, the guy who does the art for the
refined,
team, he has gotten much better.
It's still sloppy, but it's definitely tight sloppy. Which is weird,
tighter,
right?
Yes.
It's like, it's got focus
His
to it.
His color palettes are much more refined. Just from the little that I was watching, like, it's far more of a dynamic-looking game.
There's your shield.
So, props to that guy. Like, he did a really nice job. And I'm picking something up on this game right now. It looks like each of these big boxes are procedurally generated.
Yeah, big, well, I think the little ones are procedurally generated. I think the big ones are already...
are the big ones already
They're hand-designed, or whatever you would call it, you know. They're specific. God damn, that dash put you everywhere.
Yeah.
God damn it.
There's another one.
Oh, well, you still got your shield. That'll come back up, right?
I know those are really brightly lit, but I'm having a, like, Flint Hook experience
you're not used
again.
to them yet.
Where it's just, like, they still don't really pop out.
Yeah.
There's still something about them. And it's really hard to do in art design. To, like, make something pop while still making it blend into the environment.
Yeah, you don't want to get that, the cell effect that they had in cartoons.
Yeah, you don't like the
where
cell
it looks
effect.
on top of everything. It's like,
yeah, because you want it to feel like it's part of the world, but you also want it to be apparent enough that players are going to know, oh, I got to avoid this.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something easy to do, and I'm not sure what solution I would use either, because in Flint Hook's problem is, like, it's too seamless.
I would just make it good. That's what I would do. I would go in and just make it good.
That's one of my favorite things when you have an art director. They're like, oh, just make it good.
Oh, your health elixir's
oh,
full.
okay, yeah, that totally makes sense. It's like when your boss is like, just make a lesson plan that works. I'm like, yeah, that totally. I just teach the kids.
I love that shit. What you're doing isn't working? Well, try your best.
Try your best.
I fucking am. What do you think I wasn't fucking doing that before?
What do you think I've been doing this whole time?
I believe in you. You find a way. I came to you for answers, and you didn't tell me shit.
I came to you for help and advice. You're my mentor. What the fuck?
I don't think there's anything down here.
I don't think there is either.
Yeah, on the mini map, there's none of that. There's no little square. There's a little square to the right, top right. I don't know if you need a double jump or something to get to it.
I really like it's definitely on once they're animating this. Like, it's really smooth.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. It kind of reminds me of, God, what's the name of that director? He did Dragon's Lair and...
Oh, yeah, way back when?
Yeah.
The space one, too?
He did, like, Five Will Goes West.
Yeah.
And, like,
no. Secret of Nim.
Yeah.
I think they took influence heavily from Secret of Nim. Whoa, that's tight. Because the the thumbnail, the one I
Yeah.
showed you, where she's like holding up the
Oh,
the
yeah, 'cause,
shards.
like, in the
that's like the
poster.
secret of Nim on the poster, right? And they showed that on their Twitter. Thunder Lotus showed it on their poster, and they're like, coincidence? And I was like, no, okay, you
No.
guys are obviously showing your
I mean,
references.
Secret
and
of
stuff.
NIM was really cool for the time because there really
don't-
wasn't
I
anything
don't know if I've seen
dark
it.
like that. You haven't?
I don't know if I've seen it. I remember like what's the one where he goes to Dream World?
That's Cockadoodle-Doo, I think.
No. Cockadoodle-Doo was tight too. No, there's another one. Nemo goes to Dream World or Dreamland. Or
Oh,
something like
Nemo
that,
goes.
right?
That's a really.
Isn't that a
old
really
movie.
good animated
like-
one though?
Yeah, but that's like 1920s, I think.
Is it? I don't know. I haven't seen it since probably the early 90s.
Unless they
so
made an updated version, like
I don't think so.
because that was like an old comic strip, if I'm remembering right.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the name of the director. Like he was really prolific in the 90s, like
Mhm.
Five Goes West, An American Tale, Secret of NIM.
They were showing. I think it was on.
I think he did Thumbelina too, as well.
Huh.
He did a bunch of those films, like Swan Princess and like a bunch of stuff like that. But his company ended up like just falling down because Disney's just a giant, and Disney just made
yeah.
better movies overall.
The quality
the quality
over-
was more
yeah.
consistently good compared to his
with
movies.
less time or effort probably.
Like American Tail, like it's pretty
Yes.
good, but like
good, though.
Five Goes West is so much better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, American Tail's the one. Yeah,
Yeah,
where
it's
he
the
lands
first one
in
where they
Staten
first go
Island or
from
whatever,
Russia.
right?
Yeah, why can't I think of his name? I'll think
I
of
have
it
no
like by
idea.
episode 4 and be like, oh yeah, it's that guy.
That worm didn't die.
I've always appreciated his movies, but I felt like sometimes he overdoes it on animation. Because there's there's different philosophies for animators. Some people hate twos.
Twos?
Twos and ones, basically.
What
when you're-
are- yeah.
So for animation, you either animate on twos or you animate on ones. Every second is 24 frames.
okay.
So 24 frames per second.
I get you now. Yeah.
Yeah, so on twos you do 12, and for ones it's 24. Ones produces a smoother animation.
Yeah. So like this would be a 20. This would be a 1 probably then, right?
Her animations definitely feel like they're on ones. Like almost everything feels like it's
So
ones.
you're
Maybe
talking
twos
about
for some
ones
of it.
as in 1 and then nothing or a duplicate frame, and then 2 would be a new frame.
No,
instead of
like for every 24 frames, it's a new frame basically.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it just depends on how long the animation is. Like this is on ones because it's so smooth. Like
Yeah.
the whole thing might not actually be 24 frames, but
you see
the technique
like
is
yeah.
is using ones to do it.
It looks so smooth. It almost looks like it's in like 60 FPS, you know, because
Yeah.
it's just so fluid. You don't blink and lose half the animation. It's like it's where you think it would have been.
Whoa.
Oh damn! I was like, when are they gonna start swarming your ass? But nope, here it is. You can jump.
Oh.
Oh. You got a health elixir, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a heads up. Pop those fuckers. You might not be able to survive this. Health elixir.
No! Fuck!
Pop it.
Jump!
Isn't there a
Wrong
trigger?
way!
You
Damn
keep
it.
jumping right into it.
I was trying to like do a backwards jump, but
Yeah.
as soon as you brought that up,
Once you jump one direction, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you don't have that double jump yet.
as soon as you brought that up, I was like, oh yeah, this totally is in his style. This is totally a callback to his type of movies. And I can't remember his name. I'll have to look it up on the break or something like that.
Yeah, you have to look it up so I can add it in post or something.
Yeah, because I know all of his movies. Ooh, I have 150.
I'm not entirely sure who he's talking about, but I recognize the movies. I just didn't know that it was all one director.
Yeah.
Or, for the most
I'm
part.
pretty because like his company, like he started at Disney and then eventually he broke off.
Mm-hmm.
And then started his own studio. He was kind of like DreamWorks before DreamWorks happened. So
Yeah.
he was like he was one of the only real contenders. Warner Brothers had some stuff, and Fox kind of did some things. Like Fox did, I believe, The Page Master with Macaulay
Yeah, I was
Culkin
gonna
and
mention the
Christopher
Page
Lloyd.
Master because that colors in there and then the water and everything was
Yeah.
really good.
I really liked that movie back in the day.
I did
Like,
too.
It was just such a weird movie.
Yeah, like Cockadoodle-Doo.
Yeah.
Or Rockadoodle. Right?
Rockadoodle. Yeah, I think it was like Rockadoodle-Doo.
Yeah, Rockadoodle-Doo.
That was
That's so fucking weird, though.
It's a weird ass movie.
It's a weird concept, and yeah. But the animation is fucking top notch. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a double jumper.
But
right
yeah,
there.
he's a big floss. Like he does a lot of ones animation.
Yeah.
Just like his movies are known for having really fluid animation, but sometimes I feel like the best of both worlds, I believe, is using twos and ones and knowing when to do it, because sometimes some of his movies, like, it's too much. There's overacting and there's not enough subtle acting. That's
Okay,
not to say
that makes sense.
that's not to
gives
say
it
either is right or wrong. It's just, in my opinion, I prefer a blend of the two.
That makes sense. You get more subtlety instead
Yeah.
of just ham-fisting it for all the way.
I mean, in general, I wish animation and a lot of stuff would have more quiet moments.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes people feel the necessity to over-animate, and
Oh.
it doesn't always lend to the storytelling every time. Sometimes it's just like, oh, look what I can do. This is amazing. It's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
looks
it might
really
be. I think it
great.
might be partially like perfectionism, or like I need to make a point, type of deal.
I think that might be part of it. And everyone has their preferred style, so like I'm not right about this. This is, like I said, it's just
It's a style choice.
It's just the style that I usually prefer is when they have more subtle moments. Because part of the problem too is like in animation we only have like 22 minutes to tell a story half the time. So you can't really spend too much on quiet moments, but there'll be plenty of like animated TV shows and stuff like that. It's like, man, if they had just another like 10 seconds of silence,
Yeah.
this would really add to that moment. But like 10 seconds is a lot of real estate.
Yeah.
I can't get back
I
up.
was gonna say, where are you going?
I was trying to go back up and check other places, but like I literally
Open up
can't
the
do it.
minimap.
Okay, I'm gonna go back this way then.
Yeah, I think that side section
I think
over
I
there
see.
is a locked section.
I really need to get that double jump.
Yeah, this one's. Oh yeah, you already unlocked it. That's why it's a broken lock. Okay.
Not enough energy.
Speaking of animated stuff, they Thunder Lotus.
Thunder Lotus. Oh yeah, these guys.
God, I hope it's these guys. Then I'm saying the name correctly. Or that's actually the name. On their Twitter for this game, they were talking about animation a lot, and they brought up Batman.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Oh,
Clayface or whatever,
Clayface,
like
yeah.
melding into a human being,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it looked like that, like smooth ones, like you were talking about.
I believe the episode they're referring to is the first appearance of Clayface in the animated series.
I think so.
I believe. Oh god, what was it was done by a
Ooh.
Japanese animation studio, and unfortunately for that studio, they went bankrupt after making that episode.
Oh, so it never came out like that
it came
again,
out.
or
But
I mean,
yeah.
like it never came out like that quality again.
There were certain moments, but like that, like there's a specific scene in the end of that episode where he's morphing from character to character.
Oh,
to
is he like
character.
insanely changing?
Yeah, he's like insanely
Fuck,
changing.
that's a double jump place.
I
Yeah.
think maybe I can.
No,
That was downward.
that's definitely a double jump, dude. Because you got to get above it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fuck. We can't go
shoot.
back down this way. Oh shit.
But yeah, I learned that after I was just down here. Of course I
Yeah.
can. Of course I can't get through this.
You were saying.
But yeah, that's from what I remember, because I loved listening to the commentaries on those things, and I believe Bruce Timm was talking about how like that company unfortunately went under after that.
Yeah.
And one of like the main studios that did work, I think TMS did a bunch of stuff for them.
Jump.
In the animated series, but it was really weird because in Batman the animated series it was really sporadic with studios because it was the first of its kind.
Yeah.
So
I
they-
remember the animation being
so-
fucking amazing for a lot of it.
Most of it was really good, but every once in a while there'd be an episode that like, it's not as good as the other. Like Heart of Ice is really good.
I remember you
but-
mentioning that one a lot.
Yeah, but what is it? Like the Laughing Fish isn't animated as well. There's got some good, like there's some really good storyboards, but then some of the animation, I think I'm remembering the right episode. It's like the first appearance of the Joker in that series. The animation's just not as solid.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of inconsistencies with that show, but I mean that doesn't take away. It's still one of the greatest shows probably in animation history.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not too surprised that they would get
Reference it and
inspired.
everything?
Yeah, inspired and have reference from it.
Yeah. Well, I saw The Secret of Nim, and I was like, oh shit, I know what they're talking about. I recognize that poster. There's nothing up there. What the fuck?
There's nothing up
I
there.
guess it's just a ceiling. You came from the bottom, so I
came
guess you
from
just
the
gotta
bottom.
keep going up. Came
I
from
mean,
the
that's
bottom.
this
Now
is
we're
the
here.
Metroidvania thing. You're kind of like you don't
Yeah.
really know where things are,
Especially when it's rogue.
especially when it's rogue.
So I
can't
to the
go that
left.
way.
We can't go to the left. Is
Well,
that
let's
what?
try going to the left.
Yeah.
Because we had a path that we could go, and then I died, and I'm not.
Oh, the
I
ball
can't
sack
reach it,
thing is
though.
up there, but we need.
Do I not have enough energy?
It looks.
Okay, where am I supposed to? I went down there before,
Yeah.
but maybe because
Maybe
it's
far.
procedurally
Maybe far
generated.
right.
Maybe let's try going that way.
I imagine. Yeah, because it looks like you haven't gone.
Yeah, sorry
You
guys,
haven't
I'm
gone to the
still
right.
trying to get used to this map, so I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure of where to go for a lot of this.
Well, this is day 2 of the. Well, day 1 of the
Day
game
one,
being
but
out.
it's been like a couple hours since we did this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is literally we're
Oh.
still like what 30 minutes into the game, Still getting
Something
used to
like
it.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You're doing pretty well at dodging most stuff, it looks like.
It kind of feels like Marvel vs. Capcom in kind of ways. Like you have your juggles and stuff like that, and Devil May Cry-ish. So I'm definitely down for that.
This is a new area.
Yes.
Because it looks like I've been watching your mini map. It looks like whoa.
Shit.
Yeah, you can never jump back. You don't have that height. You have to follow through on those jumps. Yep. You don't jump high enough to go back to.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
I'm watching your mini map, and it looks like it's filling in sections as you're going. Like it turns them black.
I know some of this is
or
procedurally
dark.
generated, so I'm curious to like what
Whee!
stays the same.
I heard it's the big rooms, dude, and the little rooms are what fill out with.
So what's
with,
considered the
random.
little rooms then?
Well, like, I think these big rooms are always
That's what I mean. So these are
individually very similar to each other all the
Yeah.
time, and the ones that connect are I think what are not generated. Whoa.
Did not expect that knockback.
Damn it. Might be time to get the fuck out of there.
Nah, there's only like 2 of them. Shit.
It's gonna come down on it. I was like, whoa, that's tight.
I know.
Yeah,
It's but just skewer him.
those worms are fuckers when they come down.
They are, but they
Cool.
give a lot of stuff. I'm not
Yeah, they do.
trying to farm right now.
No, I
but
mean, well, we're finding new
I'm
rooms.
hoping that I can get to the boss and not have too much like downtime.
Was it Kotaku that said that they found the first mini boss or whatever in like 2 hours or something?
I think so. It was like an hour or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, they're going down. Oh. Bloop.
Blah.
Yeah, you gotta like stay away from their fucking fall area when they do that,
Nice.
or just keep your shields up.
All right, I'm going.
Whee!
That's enough of that.
I was like, what the hell is that fucking ugly tentacle thing? It's like a little moss ball.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see.
huh.
Down this way, down the hole, down the rabbit hole. I
Jump.
go. Oh,
Nice. Well, we definitely got a lot of shards through this area so
Yeah.
far.
So we're
180.
Whoa, no,
189 so far.
okay. Jump. And I'm
Those
good.
are big ones.
And it's just a
and
wall.
there's fucking nothing over here.
Why? Okay, down. Yes.
Nice.
More.
So I don't
Give
know.
me all the gems.
I don't know too much about Ashe. She kind of looks like she like
Eshe. Ash.
I'm sorry, Eshe. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eshe. Kind of looks like she like practices yoga or something. She's in like a lot of yoga poses and looks like she's trying to like meditate in a lot
Yeah.
of her artwork and stuff. So
Jump.
I don't really know her background.
Jump.
Yep.
Jump.
Yep. Yep. Nice.
Yes. Yes. Wait.
We no, we haven't.
No. Okay. No.
Oh, wait,
no,
maybe
yeah.
down. There you go. Now that's new.
Whoa.
Oh fuck, they're throwing things at you.
Ah!
What is that?
Run away.
Kinda
Run
looks
away.
different to
Oh,
the-
hey, I remember
Whoa.
this place. This place where I died.
Oh, so we have essentially been here, but it was different. Research laboratory.
laboratory.
Valkyrie base.
Shit.
Sick. So you're gonna be able to get your probably cannon here.
Probably.
Or
Yeah.
maybe like a Valkyrie jump or some shit.
Yeah. Hopefully get my double jump so I can make traversing just a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because I
You almost have to jump on the wall that you don't want to go to, so you
Yeah.
can counter to the wall that you do.
I'm hoping the double jump allows me to change directions.
I bet you it will. Because that's such a staple nowadays. What the fuck?
Oh.
Oh. Meteoroid. Those were showed up. Those that there.
Oh.
Can't talk.
Fuck.
Oh, they fucking explode?
They go like meteorites. They literally bash down towards you.
They did mention these ones in their Twitter. Run! Or just hit them. Fuck. Damn, dude.
Yes.
You might want to hit
Whoa,
that.
whoa,
You
whoa,
might want to hit
whoa,
that giant
whoa,
ball
whoa,
sack
whoa,
thing
whoa,
before
whoa,
you end up
whoa,
dying.
Whoa, whoa.
Because then you can collect its shards
Okay. Oh, let's get that.
in case you end up dying. Oh god. Nice.
I
do you
saw-
do you have a health thingy?
I still have health.
Okay, cool.
It's
I didn't
recharging.
doubt you. I'm just saying just in case.
Yeah, no. Whoa, that was a lot of stuff.
That was a lot of stuff.
Woo.
How about we pause and do get back to it next time?
Yeah, yoga
Yeah.
poses and everything.
Yoga poses in Valkyrie fucking headquarters.
Woo.
Bebopoo. So it looks like maybe 3 shards
I guess,
in this section.
I'm gonna look up that guy. I can't believe I can't think of who he is. I know all of his movies. I can name them, but I can't think of who he is.